Hey, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about arcades. Specifically, any kind of arcade game, not just like going to arcades such as Dave & Buster's, or your local mini-golf arcade. So I've always enjoyed arcades. I think they're very fun, very enjoyable experiences, and nowadays they're a bit overpriced, which I think is, inflation and reasonable, but, you know. So my first story comes from the fact that I really like claw machines. Despite being like atrociously bad at them, I really enjoy claw machines. I think they're great. I think they're fun, but I'm still really bad at them. But that's okay, because I don't need to win every time. But every now and again, I'll get like a win. And every now and again, I'll get super obsessed with trying to get one thing that I know I can get, but I just won't be able to. Such as the Six Flags claw machines. They are massive scams. If you don't know this, they are incredibly large scams, and they're really just there to take your money. It's basically impossible to win them, in my humble opinion, because my only experience with the Six Flags arcade is me trying to get like a squid from one of the machines and picking it up several times. It would pick it up and then it would drop it, like every single time that I try to pick that thing up. And it was very obnoxious and annoying to me. But I just didn't give up. And then eventually, I decided it just was not worth my time anymore. Oh, this guy has strength. I'm leaving. So, I eventually thought that it was not worth my time. And eventually I left. Right? So I did inevitably give up on the prospect of getting something cool. Not without disappointment coming to me. But, that's the first experience that I have with arcades. My insane gambling addiction with them. My second experience is skill-based arcade games, such as Crossy Road or Flappy Bird. Those are two, in my opinion, skill-based arcade games that you have to have some knowledge of to be able to actually beat, and it pays out when you have the skill to beat it. They're like claw machines, except it's pretty, I think it's very difficult to rig Crossy Road to not pay out. Like, it's basically just, you gotta hit a button a certain amount of times. And I really enjoy Crossy Road. When I went to my average mini golf arcade with my friends, when I found out they had Crossy Road and all I had to do was get 225, me and my friend put $50 on a card and we grinded that, okay? Cuz it's every hop is every hop is a ticket as well, which first of all is a great deal cuz that's a lot of hops. Hops are very easy in Crossy Road if you know what you're doing. And other than that, Crossy Road arcade games will pay out every single time. And after we spent, like, I swear we must have spent like basically the entire time at the arcade at that Crossy Road. We ended up not being able to beat it with the money that we had. We could not get, the closest we got was 221. And then I jumped off, like, I think I got hit by a truck, which is not very cool. Very sad. But my other friend, he had an arcade thing, and he saw that me and my friend got about 3,000 tickets for the $50, which is a decent amount of tickets at a mini golf, like, arcade. So he started playing, and he's basically never played Crossy Road before, but I have. So I teamed up with him, and we played together, and we ended up getting the jackpot. And since he got to around 100 and I got to 250, we got like 1,350 tickets just from that one play of, like, I think it might have been, it was 175 per play, so it was about, I want to say, like, $4 per play for two people, and we did it. We got the arcade, which the joy I felt after doing that was insane. It was immense joy, and I will never, like, and I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to, oh my god, this guy's so annoying, dude. Like, I don't think I basically, until I beat Crossy Road again, I can never feel that kind of accomplishment from that game. But, at the same time, there's one more kind of arcade game. And that last type of arcade game is the ones that don't give you any tickets but are just there for the fun, which, if you want to go to an arcade game and not experience, like, a massive loss and you're going there like just to have fun, games like air hockey and the racing games, oh, those are great. Those are fantastic. I was trying to play one of the Beat Saber games because they had like a knockoff Beat Saber, and I'm not like the worst at Beat Saber, but I'm not like the greatest. But it made me very upset because not only did it like keep accidentally like not registering one of the things that I had, it would like take one of my like sabers and it would like put it on the ground, which is not where it was. Oh, this guy is hacking? Question mark? Or is he just good? I don't know. I can't tell. But it was very annoying, and I was very upset, and it was not fun, and it was not enjoyable. But then my friend invites me over, oh god, to play air hockey with him. And he's bragging, he's like, oh, I'm undefeated right now, like no one's beat me, because none of our friends had beat him at that point. So I'm playing against him, right? It's pretty dead even, we're pretty even scoring, and he ends up scoring a goal against himself. Like, you know, most people do in air hockey. And then we're continuing to play the game, and then he ends up scoring another goal on himself again for the second time. He scored 2 own goals in a matter of like maybe 1 minute, which is really funny because the end score ended up being like I think it was 6-7 or 5-7. So if he didn't score those own goals, chances are he might have actually been able to win. But he didn't. So that was his first loss, and it was against me. And that was the only time that I played anyone in air hockey because I was busy doing other things, right? Like playing Crossy Road. So after we did that, you know those racing games, those like racing games like with the high score, they had a Mario Kart themed one. And previous to this, a while back, all of us went to my friend's house and we all played Mario Kart against each other. And I'm not great at Mario Kart, but they're much worse because they don't play it like very much at all. So I just won like every single game except for like 1 or 2 where my friends would win against like the CPU and stuff, which was great, you know, ego boosting and everything. Nice and fair. That is an ominous sound to play after I murder someone. I think I'm going to be haunted for the rest of my life by Justin422. So, oh my god! Sorry. So they have a Mario Kart 1, and every single time I'll pick my character. I'm very bad at the controls of this one. I cannot figure out how to successfully choose my character because the steering wheel is the select. And I keep like failing to select it. So I keep getting like not the character I want. I'm trying to get Yoshi and I keep getting Toad. But eventually you also did that guy just die? You also don't get to pick exactly what card you get. It's randomized, and every single time I keep getting like the slowest cards in the world. Like, I think out of 5 stars, I think the fastest one I got was a 3-star card. And my friends keep getting like 4-star cards, 4-star cards, 3-star cards, 5-star cards. They keep getting like the really fast ones. So I'm like always like trailing behind, and I have to use actual skill to even get close. But I basically just didn't win almost at all. But there was one game. All 4 of us were taking up the 4 slots. We're all playing. It's very intense. Last lap, everyone's neck and neck with each other. We're all super close. It gets to the end, and I'm in the lead. But then I get hit with a red shell. And I get hit with a red shell, and it takes forever for the effects to wear off. And I get dead last. I lost because of a single shell. A single red shell got me from first place to last place in maybe 3 seconds. And the taunting was there. They were so happy. It was insane. Because apparently I'm really good at Mario Kart. So the taunting, the fact that they beat me like that was insane. So in conclusion, the 3 types of arcade games include the ones that are there for fun, the ones that are there to scam you, and the ones that are skill-based tickets. There's obviously a spectrum, but that's it. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.